Ooh, what is this? Okay, it looks like another tropical spot, because, yeah, look at this foliage right here. Is that a Heliconia? Yes. Look at those crazy flowers right there, and those banana-looking leaves. That is so cool. I don't know what species it is, but some beautiful blue flowers. I have no idea what that is, but that's awesome. Gosh, there's just so much. We don't even have to move. There's so much going on right here, dude. Oh, no way. Is this Sycamore? That's a Sycamore, isn't it? What the heck? Yeah, that is a Sycamore. What is going on? I didn't even know that Sycamore and Heliconias overlapped at all. That's wild. Yeah, we were looking at some Tillandsias earlier. Look at this tree over here. We have several more Tillandsias. I can see them out there. Yeah, there's some more right here with some larger leaves. Beautiful. This is one of the coolest locations I think I've ever seen. This is so cool. Morning Glory. Look at that. The beautiful purple. Huge sycamores. And interestingly, no Tillandsias up there. And I think that's probably a feature of the peeling bark, if I had to guess. It's probably just not suitable. No, it's not Cecropia. What is that? It looks like a Chefalera or something. There's so much going on. It's so lush. All these different ferns, that's crazy. So obviously this area gets a lot of rainfall, which is pretty typical of like these mountain slopes in Central America. Every inch of this road that we explore is just more beautiful than the last. Look at this. And just look at the way they're like backlit and everything. That is too beautiful. God, look at these roots, dude. That is so awesome. It looks like a giant boulder. But it's just like all these roots just anchored into the ground right along this stream. I'm thinking that Sycamore doesn't range that deep into Central America. I would be surprised. Honestly, I said Sierra Gorda earlier. I think that's a pretty good guess. But it's the combination of Heliconia and Sycamore that makes me think we're somewhere over here. Yeah, something like this maybe. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's another Chiapas, the back-to-back. But man, that was a really beautiful location there. Okay, let's find out that Sycamore. There is a Mexican Sycamore, look at that. That's cool. But yeah, obviously mostly Mexico. And you actually do get some of it around the Sierra Gorda area. And a lot of them around Jalapa, at least in terms of observations. And right over here in Chiapas. Oh, this is cool. Dude, this is Florida. It has to be Florida. You have big old cypress trees just covered in Spanish moss. Ooh, what is that? This is like Miami or something. Oh, dude. Look at that beautiful Strangler Fig. It's that classic just mass, that tangle of roots. If I had to guess, this is probably the Florida Strangler Fig. And you only find it in southern peninsular Florida and along the Gulf and Atlantic coast of the central peninsula. But yeah, it's very tropical. Just two beautiful Strangler Figs. Oh my goodness. That is awesome looking. Ooh, we got this palm, which is mega tropical. I think it's called the butterfly palm. Definitely in extreme southern Florida. I'd say we have to be like in the Miami area, maybe out here somewhere. I don't think it's Naples. Ooh, we got golden pothos, non-native but very widely planted ornamental tropical plant. It's growing all the way up that tree. That is crazy. Yeah, I've seen that in Hawaii for sure. I don't think I've seen that in Florida though. Yeah, I think we're somewhere like around here. We'll send it. Ooh, a little further north, but here it is. Woodmont Country Club. That was a cool one, man. So many species. Okay, so I think we see honey mesquite out there. Yes, almost certainly with those wispy, feathery, light green leaves. This is definitely Texas. We have just tons of different wildflowers in here. I'm not really sure what the purple thing is. but I see a flash of red. And yeah, I think that's Indian blanket. That's a cool one. Or blanket flower, that's another name for it. Gaillardia pulchella. Wonderful wildflower. You see a lot of it in Texas, but it has a huge range. You can find it in a lot of different areas. Got some more honey mesquite there. Look at that. God, I love that plant. It's one of my favorite trees in the US. This looks like we're probably somewhere in central Texas, just judging by the height of these mesquite trees, as well as, I guess, also just the general vibe of the landscape. Indian blankets everywhere, man. It's so cool. If we were in the Texas hill country, I would expect to see an ash juniper by now, but we haven't seen one. Pretty large hills out there, honestly. Ooh, what's that? That looks kind of like a live oak. Yeah, okay, nice, nice. That's super helpful. So we have a Texas live oak right here. Mostly in the Texas hill country, but I think you can find them relatively far north of that as well. Feeling pretty far west, honestly. I would even say we're west of Dallas, but not much further north. In fact, we might even be southwest of Dallas. Stephenville area, south of Mineral Wells. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. Hey, 31 miles. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's go.